Hello and welcome to my channel. This is part 5 of my Sims 3 custom interaction tutorial. So this tutorial took a lot longer to make because I recently had a problem with my computer and I lost a lot of my files. So I had to recreate my mods and also recreate this mod from the tutorial. So because of that, this tutorial is going to be using the talking animation instead of the custom animation that I made. But you can continue to use any custom interaction that you made in part 4 of this tutorial. Okay, so let's get started. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add a moodlet or increase skills or change relationships between two sims in an interaction. So first, I'm going to focus on moodlets. So write actor.buffManager dot add element round brackets buff names dot, and here you can see a list of moodlets come up. Select one of these. I'm going to pick the energized moodlet here. So buff names dot energized, comma origin dot, and here you can see a list of origins you can use. I'm going to select from socialization. Okay, now build your DLL file and then import and test in game to see. So as we can see, the moodlet energized is getting added in our interaction. Okay, now we're going to move on to skills. How to add skills and how to increase skills. So write here actor.skillManager dot add element brackets skill names dot, and here there's a list of skills that you can use. I'm going to select charisma, and in the next line we write actor dot skill manager dot start skill gain brackets skill names dot charisma. This is the same that we selected before. And now comma 20F. This number is how much the skill will continue to increase during our interaction. The F at the end means that this is a floating point number and not an integer. And now here add actor.skillManager.stop skill gain, and in the brackets skill names dot charisma, the same skill we had before. So here skill manager dot add element is in case the sim doesn't have the skill. So if a sim has never leveled up in charisma, then this add element is required, otherwise it is not needed. And we add this start skill gain before the animation starts, because the skill will continue to keep increasing during the animation. And so the stop skill gain is needed, because otherwise the skill will keep increasing. Okay, now let's test our code and see. So as you can see, the skill is increasing and our code is working. Now I'm going to show you how to increase or decrease the relationships between the two interacting sims. So write relationship dot get and brackets actor, comma target, comma true, bracket ends, dot ltr dot update liking brackets, and in this bracket we add a number, the number by which we want the relationship to increase or decrease. Put a negative number if you want it to decrease. I am going to add 10. So let's test our code. And as you can see in the relationship panel, the relationship LTR just increased by 10. The green bar went further in the right. Now I'm going to show you a more advanced method of changing relationships that will allow you to change them in more ways than the last method. So write relationship capital R space relationship small r. Technically this is an object of class relationship, so you can name this anything you want, but I'm going to use relationship. So relationship equals to actor dot get relationship brackets target, comma true. So now this relationship object has the data of the two interacting sims relationship. Now write relationship dot update stc and ltr bracket open actor, comma target, comma commodity types, and from here you can see a list of commodities that you can use. Here we have friendly or amorous or steamed or awkward or boring. This will determine what kind of interaction this is. So whether this is a friendly interaction or an angry one. So use the animation and this commodity type accordingly to your own needs, to what you are making. Okay. So we are going to select friendly, commodity types dot friendly, comma 100f. This number is by how much we are increasing it. You can pick whatever number you want. Now I'm also going to show you how to check if two sims are in a friendly or romantic relationship. So write if brackets exclamation mark. This exclamation mark means not, as you already know by now. If not relationship dot are friends or romantic brackets, and then close the bracket of the if. So this will check if the two sims are in a friendly or romantic relationship. There's also another way to check for romantic relationship. I'm going to add that as well. Okay, now here write and. We'll add two ampersand signs for and not actor dot is in romantic relationship with brackets target, and inside the curly brackets of our if statement we write relationship dot force change state, and in the bracket we write long-term relationship types dot, and from here there is a list and you can pick what is appropriate for your interaction. I'm going to pick friend, so this will change the two sims into friends, but this will only happen if the two sims aren't already friends or best friends or are in a romantic relationship, because then lovers can turn into friends or best friends can turn into regular friends. So the check in the if statement is to ensure that best friends or lovers don't turn into regular friends, and this force change state will forcefully change the two sims into friends even if they were enemies before. Now build and test to see if our code is working. So as you can see, the relationship changed between these two sims and our code is working correctly. The two sims became friends. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I have added moodlets and increased skills that are not in these lists. So for example, if you have a custom moodlet or a moodlet from a store content item that might not be on the list, so this is how we add those. So put buff names inside brackets and then add the ID of the moodlet. If you have created your own custom moodlet, then you already know the ID here. And if it is a custom moodlet from a mod or store content item, then you have to look at its code or maybe the XML file and then get the ID number from there and add it here, as I am adding it in my code here. This code is from my enhanced vampires mod, and the same is also done with skill names. We put skill names inside brackets and add the ID of the skill over here. So with that, this tutorial is concluded. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.